Coronation Street spoilers, Sinead Tinker to lose baby after shock health news? Coronation Street fans were concerned when pregnant Sinead Tinker revealed she had been bleeding. Now it would appear they have more reason to worry as the mum-to-be will receive devastating news during a visit to the doctor. Sinead Tinker, played by Katie McGlynn, and her partner Daniel Osbourne, Mallard, were overjoyed when they found out the former was pregnant with their child last month. But Sinead's happiness gradually turned to sorrow when she discovered she had been bleeding, causing many Coronation Street fans to fear her baby would not survive. Sadly, it seems more likely than not Sinead risks losing her unborn child as a nurse will find a suspicious lump on her cervix. Next week Sinead visits the hospital for her 12-week scan, but is fearful something terribly wrong has happened. To Sinead's delight, her baby appears on the screen during her appointment, exciting fiancé Daniel, who is able to see his child for the first time. Afterwards, Sinead makes up some excuse to send Daniel on an errand, before telling the sonographer she has been bleeding for the past month. Eventually an obstetrician examines Sinead and finds a lump on her cervix, which will need to be investigated. If results come back that the lump is cancerous, Sinead would need to undergo chemotherapy, which could potentially mean making the difficult decision to terminate the pregnancy. The news upsets Sinead, and when Daniel talks about the baby she becomes emotional, but blames it on her hormones. Sinead also decides to keep her conversation with the nurse a secret, instead, choosing to deal with the heartbreak alone. It has been reported Sinead will be diagnosed with cervical cancer, mirroring the tragic storyline of former character Alma Halliwell, Amanda Barry. This will be a real bombshell for the residents of the street, a source told The Sun last month. The memories of what happened to Alma will come flooding back for Weatherfield's older viewers. Amanda Barry, who played Alma, criticized show boss's decision to kill off her character from cervical cancer as a cheap ratings ploy. In 2007, she told the newspaper, "I really did feel I was being asked to take part in a cheap ratings ploy. I didn't like it one bit. I couldn't stand the fact we were dealing with cancer in a way which might be considered irresponsible." The 82-year-old actress also said the speed at which Alma deteriorated frightened her because she thought it would send out negative messages. She continued, "I'm afraid I had lots of fights and battles, and I know probably today everybody upstairs at Coronation Street will be very cross with me. But there comes a point when your feelings and the feelings of the storyline do conflict. And if it's a moral thing, I'm afraid Big Mouth can't shut up."